Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for June 30th, July 6th, current week. Let's see what's coming through for the week. And also, please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel, and thank you to my current subscribers. So with that, we're just going to jump right into the reading. And first, we are going to see what crystal is being suggested for you, Gemini. Oops. Oh, I don't know why I said that. Capricorn, excuse me. Maybe there'll be something else in the reading in regards to Gemini, or you might have it in your chart. All right. The crystal is iolite. In regards to family, it's your third eye chakra. Very intuitive crystal. Good for your psychic abilities, your intuition, gaining insight. And let's take a look at your oracle message. This is the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. And I also pulled out the Tarot of Dreams. As in the tarot community, there's been a lot of chatter, a lot of talk about dreams, very vivid dreams, prediction type dreams where you dream something and 1 or 2 days later it actually happens. There's been a lot of talk. So I wanted to see what these decks might provide, see what comes through. And you have Horseman, Herald of Change. Okay. Let's move this over. Well, Capricorn, this is really about good news coming in, that you're going to be the bringer of good news to others. It's an invitation this week to spread the good news. You know, everyone already knows the bad news, but your task is to point out the love and light, you might say. Now, this is not being blindly optimistic, but it is about pointing out the silver lining to any given situation. So this is the arrival, Capricorn, of a new and better you. And it's almost like you're back on the world stage. The show is on again. You are willing to live up to the expectations that you raise. The world is going to welcome you in as you share a very uplifting message. So, this is good news. This is an announcement. This is a very prosperous and peaceful time for you this week. So there's going to be a shift. There's going to be a change. So that's really interesting. And of course, with the iolite crystal here, it's in regards to your third eye chakra. That is your perception on things. That is your, trusting your gut instincts. All right, well, let's see what the Tarot of Dreams is going to bring forth for you. And let's give this a bit of a shuffle. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. And we had one card just fall out. So you have the Ace of Swords. There's a potential for an opportunity that has been a long time coming. And you have the Six of Swords. This is definitely moving in a new direction, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, it's all swords energy. The Nine of Swords. I feel you're moving away from having to worry so much. Bottom of the deck, look at this, Capricorn. Wow, this is everything going on in your mind. You have the Five of Swords. This is really winning at all costs. Wow. This is really trusting in your intuition and seeing the silver lining to any given situation. But all swords energy. So this is in regards to your mindset, your communication. And playing out in the background is a very, very determined energy. You've got your mind set on something this week, Capricorn, and you're seeing it through. So let's start off with the Ace of Swords. This is the potential for an opportunity. All the aces are the potential. You have to grab it. You have to bring it into fruition. And this is something that's a long time coming. This is something that you've been like working towards, wanting to achieve. You've been waiting for this opportunity to come in. And I like that it's being portrayed with angel wings. The time has arrived. It just really feels like this is something that you've been working towards. And again, long time coming, but finally it has arrived. So let's clarify a little bit more information in regards to this opportunity that's coming in. And certainly it is having the right mindset. That is very important. This is all sword energy. Very positive mindset. And with the Horseman card, and there was another sign that got the Horseman change, that you are the bringer of good news. You are the one that needs to, have that positive mindset. So Ace of Swords, you're in a position of advantage to be able to take advantage of this opportunity, bringing it to fruition. So I do feel that it is a much more positive mindset tied to this message with the Horseman, that you're changing your viewpoint, your mindset in such a positive way. And, you've got the Six of Swords here, which means you're moving away from low vibrational negative energy, anything that is fear-based, anything that is negative. Just in general, a lower vibration energy, anything that's volatile, anything that no longer serves you. You're moving away from that and you're trusting your gut instincts. So let's see, Six of Swords. There's something new on the horizon. There has to be, because with the Six of Swords, you're leaving behind like the old you or the worry or the stress. And right now, this week, you are in a position of advantage. With the Page of Pentacles, this can be like a new way of looking things. It's an idea that's coming in. This is messages, guidance, and certainly with your third eye chakra, with the iolite crystal, that is your inner guiding voice, your intuition speaking to you. Now, we do have the Nine of Swords, which is like a nightmarish energy. It can be worry. It can be being stressed out. I feel this is what's being eliminated. Look at that, the tree branch looking like a claw. So this can be eliminating this kind of energy, moving away from it. There's an opportunity to, what I feel is this week, it's starting to move your mindset in a more positive way. And kind of like envisioning how you want your life to be before you actually have it. So strong indication here, though, with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're really going into deep thought about this. You're tired of maybe feeling stressed out and worried, Capricorn. So there's an opportunity coming in with the Ace of Swords to move away from this maybe negative mindset, these negative thoughts, stress, worry. And it all kind of really stems from the Horseman. herald of change this week. And we see the number 30 there. 3 is about new beginnings, and with the 0 means it's amplifying it. So it's like really accepting, following your intuition, keeping that positive mindset, and projecting the silver lining in any given situation. Now, playing out in the background is the 5 of Swords. This is winning at all costs, doing whatever it takes this week. In regards to what your cards are indicating is a time for change for you, Capricorn, to move forward. There's a new idea. There's an opportunity coming in for this kind of change. And look at this. We've got the King of Wands. It can be a Leo individual that you're involved with that is helping you make these kind of changes. Page of Cups. Always get the same message. Expect the unexpected. And again, we see here the 7 of Wands. You're in a position of advantage to change your mindset, how you view things, how you look at things. These are yet to be. It's all a very determined mindset. Change is needed, and it's all Swords energy. So it is how you communicate, how you perceive things, how you, project yourself out to others. So kicking it all off was the iolite crystal. And that could certainly be in regards to family. It can be being that positive force within the family. Tapping into your third eye chakra, which is your perspective on things. And the Horseman, probably the main crux of your reading this week is that there's change coming in where you are adapting a positive mindset, which in turn will change your outlook, your circumstances, your perception on things. So very exciting energy here, very determined energy here, that you are making this change. And with this Ace of Swords, this is triumph. This is success in regards to what you want to let go of. And it's this energy here. You're moving away from anything that does not serve you, that is volatile, that is negative, low vibration. You've got that opportunity, and you're certainly in a position of advantage this week to say goodbye to all of it. From now on going forward, it's going to be looking at things in the most positive way. And what, if there is something challenging, what am I supposed to learn from this challenge? All right, Capricorn. Final message here for the week. But wow, all Swords energy. That is some shift that's going to be taking place. And going to be the best for you, Capricorn. All right. If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses because you are in control of your own life. And that certainly is what your cards are indicating. All Swords energy. This is changing your mindset, which will change your life. So the Horseman, most important message for you this week is adapting a positive outlook, helping others. You're unhappy with your life, change something because that'll change the result. And certainly you're seeing it in the cards. You have this opportunity coming in. You're in a position of advantage. You've got a new idea. And that certainly is tying into the Horseman message, the herald of change. All right, Capricorn, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance.